heading west on 3rd Street out of Lee Summit, Missouri. We're still in Lee Summit, Missouri, to Longview Lake.
So, good morning, everyone. May not be morning when you're watching this, but it's morning to us. So just about 10:30. Blue skies. The weather is marvelous.
72 degrees.
72. Wow. Last week of August. Usually it's hotter than a firecracker. Not today. So we're going to Longview Lake. That's what you said?
Yes.
And it's named after Mr. Long.
R.A. Long.
Robert.
R.A. Long.
Quite the,
He was a lumber baron.
yes, mega money man.
So anyway, this is, there's a golf course to the right.
Yes, I think it said 27-hole golf course.
Okay. Oh, there's the old Longview. I didn't know what they did with it, but there's the old entrance gates. Each road had those on them, and they removed them, but they kept it. And then this is the Longview College, community college, and
He donated the land.
donated the land, but it was actually Lula that donated it. The remaining, well, he had 2 daughters, had a son that died, that had 2 daughters, and Lulu was the horseman, and so anyway, she's the one that's made pretty much Longview Farms famous, because she was a champion horsewoman, and with driving and riding. So she had, I don't want to say, like saddlebred type horses or trotters. And so anyway, they donated the land for the school. They donated the land for the lake. She was always raising money for charities with her shows. And so anyway, this is a ballpark that they have.
You'll pardon, I'm sorry for interrupting you. I couldn't help but laugh when you said she was raising money. Thinking she had truckloads of money.
Well, right, but she donated personal stuff to community.
Right.
But she would also do fundraisers for all kinds of different organizations with her shows. Instead of just making money off the show, she donated the money, sort of like Trump donating his money.
What is this entrance that we just came in?
Okay, well, this isn't one of the entrances into the lake, and so we're following it down so we can get to the lake.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if they have gates, but I don't think they have gates. I think they just have entrances and picnic areas are marked.
They have 14 picnic areas.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that.
And
so here's our tax dollars at work.
Right here.
Our Jackson County Park and Rec.
Yeah, that's who manages this lake.
No, maybe not. Maybe this is a. Oh yeah.
Oh, they're
first I thought it was a camper, but
patching the road.
Yeah. It was fresh asphalt.
We have on this entrance, we have a lot of trees.
Yeah, wooded area. A lot of people will walk this. Like there's a walker with his dog. They'll come run it.
So there is.
And usually you'll see deer somewhere.
Well, last time we were out here, we saw some deer.
We saw a deer and her fawns and she had them parked underneath the tree because it was hot. And
oh, there's a little bit of the lake, I think.
Yes, it is, and we're coming up on the lake.
This is also an entry area for people with campers?
Yes.
Motorhomes?
Yeah, this is how they would come in. One of the ways they could come in to get to the RV camping area. And I mean, if you had a tent, you could camp there too. But
no one lives out here. That's one thing different about
it's
this.
The Army Corps of Lake.
Army Corps of Engineers?
Yes, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Army Corps of Engineer Lake. And
it's a big lake.
It's a big lake. And I remember when my dad was an architect for Burns and McDonnell, and this was one of their projects, was the Blue River project, turning it into a lake, because she had donated the money for a lake. And I remember coming out here and being in the bottom of that lake.
Really?
Digging through, and they found fossils and all kinds of cool stuff.
So before it was filled with water, obviously.
Oh yeah, they were digging it out. So
okay.
Yeah, they were developing it, and they were part of it. And
are you talking about Burns and McDonnell?
Yes, Burns and McDonnell, and my dad was part of it. See that crane down there, in between those dead trees? There's 2 dead trees out there standing in the middle. One's kind of crisscrossed, and there's a crane sitting right there on.
Yes, unfortunately, my eyes.
You can't zoom.
Yeah, I cannot zoom with.
You might be able to zoom
in post.
Yeah, seems like there's something else there. Is that a buzzard sitting? No, that's
can't
not.
Tell.
There is on the other side a tree where every time I go by, there'd just be tons of buzzards sitting on it. So.
Oh, I see what you're talking about, buzzard. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, lake adventures.
So here's a picnic area. Somebody's utilizing it.
Someone is picnicking.
Well, I think
this is one of 14.
Studying or something.
Oh yeah, probably came down here from college. He's in between classes. We got it all figured out.
Yeah.
Hey, we don't even need to stop and ask the guy, because we already know.
Well,
right?
This is interesting. They have a porta potty there, but they have toilets there.
Maybe they're closed. Although the season isn't over.
Right.
And
there's not working.
Well, actually, this camping is open year-round, isn't it?
No, because I close it off the end of September, I believe.
Huh.
And they get set up for the Christmas of Lights.
Oh yeah, and that's where I've never been out here, but you have.
Yes, I brought the grandsons out.
And you drive this road because this is part of where the Christmas lights are, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
So usually when you get in where the ball fields were, your traffic is backed up that far, and you just kind of creep along, and the lights don't start yet.
What do you mean the lights don't start?
Oh, well, they set up all these lights displays. So
along this road?
Yes, along this road. So they probably do, because there's a outlet right there. So they have little bitty things all along, that little elves that light up and go like, thank you, and Christmassy stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really into it. That's why and I don't like bumper-to-bumper traffic.
The Park and Recs do it.
I understand.
And they have charities that so at the end, when you come through, they have a bucket you can put money in.
Of course.
If you want.
Well, yes.
To go. Okay, so all the buildings out here, except for, I can't remember which ones, that are all stucco, light stucco with red roofs. And so that's that one that was to the right. This one is not original one up above in front of us.
Actually,
it's a daycare.
When Mr. Long built the Longview farm,
and you get a glimpse back there of the mansion, but we'll see the mansion.
Yeah.
And this is original fencing right here.
Do you know how many miles of fencing he put up?
No, I do not.
27. 27 miles of that fence. I mean, do you realize how big Longview Farm was?
Yeah. I've got statistics, but I can't read and drive.
That's all right. I can tell you some of the statistics.
Okay, or if you want to take the paper.
No, I'll just...
But anyway, that's original one right there. And what...
Original what?
Original building, excuse me. So that's original building, and back, if you go turn your camera back, that's an original house that workers lived in.
Yes, he built houses for husbands and wives. He built houses for
like a bunkhouse for people.
Yeah, people who weren't married. He had 175 employees. His house sat on 225 acres of manicured landscaping.
Yeah. Well, and when they were building this, it only took 18 months to build this whole thing. And, well, it might have been just the house. But, I have somebody, of course. At least they're big wide roads. 2,000 Italian
stone
craftsmen workers were working on this. I mean, think of that. 2,000.
Yeah.
2,000. And he had famous architect doing it, and I have all that names and down there on my paper, but I can't read it right now, but we can read it later, maybe while we're sitting and taking in some of the...
So I suppose the lake is over to my right, because we haven't seen much lake yet.
It's over to the right.
We've seen a lot of trees.
It kind of has a big main and then two break-offs.
You mean
legs,
main area? Okay.
Yeah, kind of like legs coming off of it.
Because I read that the water front touches Grandview, the city of Grandview, the city of Kansas City, and the city of Lee Summit. Yeah, see, you can't see anything.
Yeah, it's right. It's right where those trees. You can see there, if you little glimpse of it.
Yeah, it's down in there. But even though you cannot live on this lake, you can boat and fish, and I think you can swim.
There's a swimming beach.
Swimming beach.
You can hike.
Yeah, lots of trails.
You can bicycle. They even have horse trails, and they have a big horse show ring, barns, and jumps, but it's all more centered around driving.
Like we're doing?
No, like horse driving.
Oh, okay.
In carriages right. And jumping. So it's more centered around that.
I see. Well, yeah, there is
but you can rent the arena if you want.
There is an arena. Now we're coming up on the area where people can park their RVs. Correct?
Yes. Yeah, you can, but it costs.
Well, sure.
It's a camping facility, and so you have your spot with electricity, and then there's the check-in out in the campground. So each one, this camper over there to the right and this camper to the left are the people that manage it. So they kind of alternate.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you can see down in there.
Some people down in there.
Yeah.
Camping.
And then this would be where you would dump your black tank on your RV. It's $15, and then you can fill up your water tank there too. They may have water down there, but I don't know. You just have to see. And then all these little boxes out here are for the lights.
The electrical boxes.
The electrical boxes, yeah, for the lights that they put up during the Christmas.
I think they call it Christmas in the Park? Or?
Christmas in the Park. And I mean, it's like I said, it's from the time we came in to all the way here, you're just going
Christmas
like
lights,
5 miles an hour to...
That's why I never come.
Yeah.
But some people like it.
Well, I would bring my mom and the grandsons out here, and it was fun.
Yeah.
Something to do. Kids like lights.
There we can see all of the hookups for the electricity.
And they pretty much leave all this grass area natural habitat for wildlife.
Yeah, and this is about 10 minutes from where we live.
Yeah.
Some more original fencing. Imagine 27 miles of that.
I bet these pine trees were all here originally when they were these beautiful, big, tall, ponderosa pines.
Yeah.
Because actually, our area was covered in pines, but because of everybody cutting them down and building houses, and, log cabins and stuff out of them, the oaks kind of took over.
Yeah. So are we going to go see the mansion right now?
Yeah.
Since it's on the way?
Yeah.
The mansion's interesting. I suppose you...
see the water tower there.
Oh, yeah.
They were self-sufficient. This farm was self-sufficient.
It is
everything.
It is a 100,000 gallon water tank that he installed because his farm had plumbing. So he fed all the
plumbing.
Yeah, he fed his main water line was a 6-inch water line. They had indoor plumbing and toilets. They had electricity. There were no telephone poles out here. Everything, all the electrical was underground, and that's in 1914.
And he had the first. The mansion had the first. I don't want to say in the wall type vacuum system.
Oh yeah, central vac.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was the first one west of the Mississippi.
Yeah.
So apparently they had them up in New York. Now we are headed toward the mansion, but these are residential houses
that have been built to look like kind of older houses style.
Yes.
Okay, here's the church. The chapel.
Had his own church.
His own church, own school. I don't know what they did with the schoolhouse, but
Longview Park Drive. It looks like an original house there.
Yeah. So some of these buildings were put on the Historical Society, National Historical Society, and so they can't tear them down. So they've incorporated it and had to preserve them. And then others they were able to tear down because they weren't on there, which were probably some of the barns.
Now, you mentioned his daughter Lulu, or Lula, I think.
Lula. Mm-hmm.
Did you know the name of his other daughter?
Yeah.
It's a weird name.
Yeah.
It's like Sally America.
Yeah, now, okay, over here that's just a daycare that's not made out of the building. That's
right,
brand new.
yeah,
So anyway, over here to the left was the indoor arena and stalls and stuff for her horses, and they incorporated it all in and made it into a school for it's with Lee Summit School District. But I think that's so cool that they were able to incorporate the old buildings into the new buildings, and it's a way of preserving it. Yeah, I wish we could get that rattle to quit.
hopefully.
Okay, so now we're coming on to the mansion. And we're going to come around. So you can't see the real pretty fountain, but when we come back out through there, we will, after we go through their drive. So, go ahead.
We redid some of the furniture out of this mansion, and did you read the part where he did not, when he built this mansion, he wanted antique-looking furniture?
Yeah.
But he didn't want antiques because it was used.
That'd be too old, yeah.
So he had a New York company build reproduction stuff. And so I guess some of that furniture we did, we always thought was old. I mean, it was old. It was old.
Yeah, but it wasn't that old.
But
it wasn't as old
as it looked.
Yeah. I'm going to come down here, and this is just a parking area for because they hold events in the mansion now. And then maybe I can read some stuff.
Oh.
Would that be all right? No?
Well, yeah, I was just going to say, I mean, yeah, go ahead.
Let's get in the shade.
Now you're kind of blocking if somebody was going to come in here.
I am?
Yeah. Yes, you are. Is that the fountain up there?
Yes.
Can you...
Well, it says...
You can't... Oh, we can't get out.
It says not to photography or whatever unless you have an appointment.
Huh.
But I think that's for, like, people coming out wanting to take school pictures and that kind of thing. But still.
Like I came out here, Wally and I came out here with our Rolls Royces.
I think you did have to get a hold of somebody.
I don't remember. We took pictures in front of the fountain.
So they built this house. Okay, so it had 1,780 acres with 50 structures, and it was constructed in 1913, completed in 1914, taking just 18 months to complete. The result is what came to be known as the world's most beautiful farm. And the construction workers included 50 Belgian craftsmen, 20 Sicilian stonemasons.
2,000.
No, 200 Sicilian.
Oh.
That's Italian, yeah. Masons, among 2,000 other workers.
Oh, okay.
To build the Longview Mansion. And they employed 175 people. The farm not only consisted of all the amenities to care for the Long's prized horses, but also had modern dairy, including prized Jersey cows that produced enough milk for the farm, community, and charities, hogs, chickens, farmland for the food, as well as greenhouses and a manicured main yard of 225 acres were all part of the expansive farm. And then you said you were talking about the water tower, that it had 100,000 gallons. So anyway, so they had a home in Kansas City, and it was called Corinthian Hall. And he decided he needed to build some place where he could have all the animals.
Oh, could I say something about Corinthian Hall?
Mm-hmm.
That is now part of the Nelson Atkins, no?
Kansas City Museum.
Oh, okay. Well, I know it was a museum, but
yeah, they donated it to become a Kansas City Museum.
Oh, okay.
And
the same architects that designed Corinthian Hall
designed this. Yes, that's correct. And I kind of skipped over that part, but
that's okay.
They had the name of the
Hoyt and Price and somebody else.
Barnes.
Yeah, hoity-toity.
Yeah.
But and
the George Kessler was chosen as a landscape artist. So anyway, they had lots of money to do that with. And like you said, the farm had many modern marvels, including experimental innovations. And you were talking about the furniture not being brand new but looking like old. Anyway, 50 buildings, and they are all built with stucco and red roofs. 200 Italian workers lived in tents while building the foundations and sewer system. The farm included an office, chapel, and a schoolroom. Several horse barns, including a draft horse barn, saddle horse barn, 2 broodmare horse barns, a hospital barn, a calf and shelter barn, a large show horse barn and arena, which is what the school is, and a hog barn. There was a powerhouse garage, a milk house that included a bottling room and an ice plant, a blacksmith shop, post office, firehouse, and general store. There was a hotel and boarding house equipped with tennis courts where guests as well as unmarried workers could stay. Other buildings included houses for the general manager, C.J. Tucker, assistant general manager, H.C. Spencer, as well as resident for J.T. Hook, the manager of the saddle horse department. Married workers, like you said, were provided a house with their families. The entire compound included underground wiring, water supply by a 6-inch water main, and a sewage system.
I think we need to drive.
Okay. The mansion has 48 rooms, 6 fireplaces, 14 bedrooms, and 10 baths, and also included the central vacuum system west of the Mississippi, as well as steam heat.
Steam.
Yeah.
48 rooms. Is that enough?
I don't think so.
Dear, we're building a new house. It has 48 rooms.
Lulu and her sister got married and traveled, and then when her sister's husband died, she moved in with Lulu. Lulu lived here, and then Lulu had married, and her last name was Combs, and he was a naval officer, and she told him that the only way their marriage was going to work as long as he moved here.
Right.
So she wasn't going to give up what she had.
And he lived here till he died.
Till he died.
He's 91.
Yeah. So then her sister died, and then she died the year after that, and they were like in their 90s.
I was going to get it.
Oh, the real pretty fountain.
Yeah.
It's working. But it's not it's just spitting out. It's got little lion heads on it, and it's just coming out of their mouth. So it's not a real flamboyant type of.
And that water
is the original Longview Lake.
Oh, was it considered a lake or a pond?
No, it was a lake.
Oh, okay.
And
is it totally separate from the lake now?
Yes. Yes, this was the original lake. And so, and I think it goes all the way around that back. Her track, or her show track.
You talking about Lulu?
Yes, Lulu's show track went all the way around the lake.
Oh, okay.
And I believe that one is. Now, there might be another one behind there. We'll see maybe as we're going down a different road.
Yes.
But there was original Longview Lake was out back of the mansion. And the back part of the mansion is like unbelievable. So I think it's like the front yard, like we were talking about Lake Lotawana, that the property that comes up to the lake is their front yards. That's what this looks like too. When you see the backyard, it looks like, oh, well, that's the front yard.
Oh, the darn. Mm-hmm. That makes sense. So we just saw the backyard of the mansion.
I believe so. But it's like the entranceway. Right.
Well, let us move on.
Yes. All right. Well, I think people like to hear statistics.
I suspect they do. I hope they do. All right, that concludes part 1 of Longview Lake. Now we are actually headed over to see some real water, some real lake water. So join us for part 2 where you're actually going to see that there is a lake out there. We're going to see parts of it, see a few people on watercraft, the whole 9 yards. So join us for part 2, Longview Lake.